Hi, Jared. Thank you for making the time to chat with me today, following on from your amazing win, voted by the other growth clubbers on Friday. How did that go? As your first growth club, and you're the quarterly winner.
Yeah, well, it wasn't expected, and it was fun. It was a fun day. Lots of learning, lots of challenges. And lots of deserving people. So there was lots. I mean, everybody was a superstar that was on there, really. But it was fun to be able to share a little bit about what we do and the difference that we make, and receive that. It's just a bit of a boost, isn't it? To go, yeah, what you're doing is worthwhile.
No, fabulous. And what was it that got the win? Tell us a bit about that quarterly win.
I'd like to say it's my influential, persuasive techniques that got the win, which could be part of it. We over the last quarter have trained over 100 families for the Homes for Ukraine scheme, worked with local authorities on that and trained some of the local authority staff, and that's providing safe homes for Ukrainians around the country. And kind of as part of that, I've been put up for grants and given access into different places and seats at tables that we weren't expecting. So it's had given us the opportunity to connect and open doors that we didn't have before, as well as generate some income because we charge for that training. So that was all good. So it's kind of a win-win kind of business-wise, if you like, for a charity, as generating income, but then also in terms of satisfaction of helping people change other people's lives.
Amazing. And talking more about the last 90 days, other than that amazing success and that story, has there been any other standout moments for you?
Yeah, there are always loads of standout moments. I guess it's been tough and challenging climate for us as a national hosting scheme with the Homes for Ukraine going on, and us trying to recruit hosts for survivors of modern slavery specifically, because that's what we do. Leading our team in that challenging time, one or two difficult issues with guests, because all of our guests are traumatized to one degree or another. So there's often issues that we've got to work through. So I guess leading through that, walking through that, supporting our hosts and our guests, and working with all the partners that we work with around the country on that. That's probably been successful. And I guess also our budget, exceeding our budget for the year already. And I think it was month 6 that we did that. So halfway through the year, we exceeded the income that we needed for the year, which is always a good moment to go back to report to your board.
Yeah, no, fabulous. Absolutely amazing result. What's been your biggest learning in this quarter?
That I need to work more on me.
It's a tough one, that.
Well, it is, yeah. I guess I'm 51, so I've learned lots of techniques, lots of lovely leadership styles, lots of principles over the years, but I don't think that you can lead beyond your size and capacity, and I know that you can grow them, and so I don't stop very often to do the work on me, because I'm task orientated. I am people orientated as well, but mostly task orientated, and I'll be going to do something else rather than slowing down and stopping and thinking and reflecting and planning. So I think having ADHD probably means that I'm going 1,000 miles an hour all the time, and rarely do I stop. When I do stop, it's powerful, but it's also painful. So that my biggest learning probably is, as I need to spend more time and invest in that, in the reflective, what have we done well that worked, or how do we unpick something if we need to learn from those challenges, and then the planning ahead, slow down to really look at that and to flesh that out, instead of just going for one big goal that I kind of never achieve.
No, of course. And do you think Growth Club helped on Friday to set those up for the next quarter?
Yeah, really, because for me, accountability works, and so that in a community setting is uncomfortable, but I think will be really helpful. So having publicly announced some goals, I don't like to disappoint other people or myself. So even if it's just so that I can get to the next quarter Growth Club and go, I did that or smashed that, then I know that I'll be taking consistent action and working on those things. And also hearing other people, how other people plan and the kind of goals that they've got, and splitting it down. I mean, some of it was reassuring, as in, okay, I do actually know how to plan, and some of it was challenging. Oh, that's a really good idea. I hadn't thought about that. So kind of a good mixture, really. Yeah, very helpful thinking space, and not too rushed. So that was good to have that kind of time.
Yeah, no, fabulous. And you could see it was such a great group, and just the vibe of the room. So it's really nice to hear that kind of that was shared across from a new next leveler yourself as well.
Yeah, it was good. It was good vibe. There's good shared learning. I realized that I come across some of the businesses on there in my journey of life. So it's a small world, isn't it?
No, it really is. And what advice would you give to similar people in a similar position to you in that non-profit world?
I think I'd go take the time to find somebody that can coach and invest in you, and therefore your organisation, to help you to achieve the goals that you have. I think because everyone that's in that kind of sector or sphere, their goal is really to support and assist other people. And the best way to do that is to have those kind of clear, simple goals and a path to achieve them. It is not rocket science, but I don't think often we may not stop to set them as effectively as you can do in this setting.
No, what fabulous advice. It's so true. You can't help anyone until you help yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Fab. And if anyone in the community is in a position where they themselves or they know somebody that could help support you and your team and the fabulous work you do, how would they go about reaching out?
I guess there's a couple of different ways. You've got our website, www.hopeathome.org.uk. You can always WhatsApp, email, message me. I'm contactable, and my details are on the website. I think really we're looking for hosts. We need more hosts across the country. There's always a need. There's always, sadly, survivors of modern slavery that don't have safe places to live, that are being re-trafficked and traumatized. If you know anybody with a spare room and a big heart, get in touch. If you want to give, there's a way to do that on the website. Please feel free to do that. No pressure to do that. But really, we just want to get the message out about Hope at Home and providing safe homes for survivors.
No, fabulous. And you can see why you were voted the quarterly winner amongst our community. So a huge congratulations from us. And thank you so much for sharing your great story.
You're welcome. Thank you.